Indore is the largest and most developed city of Madhya Pradesh. Indore is famous for its rich cultural heritage, ancient temples, modern facilities, and its cleanliness. The weather of Indore remains quite pleasant throughout the year, especially between October to March. It has similarity with Mumbai in its toner and architecture and is therefore also called as Mini Mumbai. And here you can visit Rajwada Temple, Rajwada Palace, Lal Bagh Palace, Khajrana Temple, Sarafa Bazaar, Indore Museum, Annapurna Temple, Gandhi Hall, Patal Pani Waterfall, and other places. Indore can also be loved for its local street food and variety of Malwa dishes. Number 2 place is Mandu. The historical city of Madhya Pradesh, Mandu is famous for its architectural wonders. Due to the rich history and heritage of Mandu, the tourists coming here enjoy this city very much. Mandu is famous for Prince Baz Bahadur Palace, and it is also famous for the incomplete love story of Rani Rupmati and Baz Bahadur, who built number of palaces and monuments in memory of Rani Rupmati. It has some historical monuments which include Rani Rupmati Pavilion, Baz Bahadur Palace, Jamia Masjid, Hindola Mehal, and Champa Bauri. Number 3 place is Ujjain. After Mandu and Indore, you can come down to Ujjain, which is situated on the eastern ghats of Shipra river in Madhya Pradesh. It is counted amongst the most religious cities of India. Every 12 years, Ujjain is also a site of world famous Kumbh Mela, where more than 10 crore people come and take holy dip in the river Shipra. Apart from this, Mahakaleshwar Jyotirling, which is one of the 12 Jyotirlings dedicated to Lord Shiva, is also situated in Ujjain. Every year, not only from India but people from all over the world come and take darshan of Lord Shiva at Ujjain Mahakaleshwar Jyotirling. Ujjain is one of the most glorious cities of India, and it is believed that Ujjain was the once center of spiritual education of India. The other places where you can visit in Ujjain is the Kal Bhairav Temple, Ram Mandir Ghat, Har Siddhi Temple, and Kaliya Ka Palace. Bhopal, capital of Madhya Pradesh. Bhopal is a very historical city and is also called the city of royals and city of lakes. Bhopal was discovered by Raja Bhoj, the ruler of Dhar, in some 11th century AD, but Dost Muhammad Khan is supposed to be the person who settled the town of Bhopal in the year 1722. Bhopal was ruled by female rulers for more than 100 years, and the monuments built by them are still in existence. It can be seen that a mosque known as Tajul Masjid, built during this time, is the second largest mosque in India, and the upper lake is one of the largest artificial lakes of India. Apart from this, Indira Gandhi Rashtriya Manav Sangrahalaya of Bhopal is a very famous museum are displayed. The other places to visit are Lakshmi Narayan Temple, Van Vihar, State Museum, and nearby places like Bhojpur Temple and Bhimbetka, which is a site 10,000 years old, having man-made cave. The fifth place where you can visit after Bhopal is Sanchi. There are many monuments of intellectual architecture present in Sanchi. The important places in Sanchi include the great stupa, which was built by Emperor Ashoka in the 3rd century. Sanchi has also got the status of UNESCO World Heritage Site. This place is very fine example of this architecture, and the great stupa has also been recognized as the oldest stone structures of India. Pachmari is well connected from Bhopal and Jabalpur. It is the highest point and the only hill station of Madhya Pradesh and is situated at an altitude of 3,500 feet. Pachmari is also known as the Queen of Satpura because of the lush green forest and scenic beauty. This town, with forest waterfall and pleasant weather, is also a UNESCO Biosphere Reserve. It is a perfect place to visit for the people of cities of Maharashtra and Madhya Pradesh. There are also five sandstone cut caves on the top of the hill, and it is believed that the Pandavas had performed penance in these caves during their exile in this town. It was discovered by Captain James Force of British Army, and this is why a lot of colony architecture is also present here. It is presently a cantonment of Indian government. It has number of waterfalls like Bee Fall, Joke Fall, and beautiful sunset points at Dhupgarh and Chauragarh. The eighth place where you can go from Jabalpur is Kanha National Park, which is quite a big national park where 22 species of animals are protected, and the highlight here is the Royal Bengal tigers. Kanha National Park, built in 1955, spread over 944 square meters, and there are many endangered species in this national park. Kanha has also actively contributed in the protection of species. In Kanha National Park, apart from lot of flora and fauna, you can also witness the world's rarest species, Barasingha. This national park is famous all over the world because of Richard Kipling's The Jungle Book. Has become quite famous, and here you can enjoy the wildlife safari of this national park. From Jabalpur, you can go to Khajuraho. Khajuraho is located in Bundelkhand region of Madhya Pradesh and is famous for its ancient temples and turning architecture. Khajuraho is most famous for its Hindu and Jain temples. Famous and many erotic statues have been built in these campuses which reflect the Indian culture and brilliant architecture of that time. Meditation, spiritual teaching, and relationship form are among the very best crafts in these campuses built by Chandela dynasty. These temples also has the status of UNESCO World Heritage. Khajuraho Dance Festival is organized in February, and in this dance festival many classic dance performances and artwork of India's best artists are showcased. If you are planning to visit Khajuraho, then
And
February will be the
Asthana
best
Vidushi Award
time
from
to
Golden
visit.
Temple Vellore,
Khajuraho
just
temples
to
were
name
built
a few.
between
She
885
has
and
also received
1000
the Sangeet Natak
AD by the
Academy Award for her
Chandela dynasty.
contribution to
The
Mohiniyattam.
temples were built during the golden
आज
period of
आपका
Chandela
साथ
rulers.
गायन में दे रहे
It is
हैं श्री
believed
कोट्टाकल
that every
जयन,
Chandela ruler built at least one
मृदंगम
temple.
पर श्री
The
मनोहर
Khajuraho temple
बालाचंद्रन,
site had 85 temples by
इडक्या
12th
पर
century. Of these,
श्री
only 20
सतीश
temples have
बुधवार
survived. The
और वीणा
temples
पर
are
हैं
known for their erotic
अनघी
work.
श्री
The
पार्वती.
erotic sculptures on the south wall of the temple are carved with figures depicted in numerous
आप अपने नृत्य
acrobatic
का
poses.
आरंभ कर रही
The
हैं
temple also
चित्रांगम
have
से.
figures of Hindu
It's an
gods,
invocatory
including
piece
Brahma,
of Lord
Ganesh,
Ganesha,
and Vishnu,
composed and
along
choreographed
with
by
figures of several
Gopikas Guru,
celestial maidens
Kalamandalam
known as
Sugandhi.
Sarsundaris
Chitrangam,
and
composed
lovers
in
known as
Rag
Mithun.
Revati.
The decorative friezes depicts all aspects of life, both secular and spiritual. Only about 20 temples remain. They fall into three distinct groups and belong to two different religions, Hinduism and Jainism. They strike a perfect balance between architecture and sculpture. The 10th place where you can go from Khajuraho is Gwalior. Gwalior is one of the most beautiful cities of Madhya Pradesh. Gwalior is famous for royal palaces, old temples, historical forts, and Asian architecture. It is famous for Gwalior Fort, which is counted amongst the most important forts of North India. Gwalior Fort is a fort built on a hilltop which is known for its magnificent architecture and panoramic view it gives to the entire city. Gwalior Fort was constructed in two different time periods, and due to this, a lot of variety can be seen in the architecture here. The great Indian musician Tansen was also born in Gwalior, and in today's time, every year in November and December, a classical musical festival is organized here where India's best singers give their performances. Apart from this, by coming to Gwalior, you can see many architectural masterpieces like Jai Vilas Palace, State Archaeological Museum, Man Mandir Palace, Tomb of Tansen, Teli Kya Mandir, Saz Bahu Mandir, Tomb of Muhammad Ghaus, Sun Temple, and many other places you can visit.